should menstrual leave become a legal right for working women in India? A recent observation by the Kerala High Court has reignited this debate. For UPSC aspirants, this is not just a labor issue, it touches upon gender justice, constitutional values, and welfare governance. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the latest update series of Mastoora IAS. So, let's discuss about the topic. So, the Kerala High Court has asked the Kerala government to consider framing a policy on paid menstrual leave for women conductors working in the Kerala State Road Transport Corporation (KSRTC). The case was filed by women conductors seeking 2 days of paid menstrual leave every month, arguing that their job involves long working hours, continuous standing, overcrowded buses, and limited access to restrooms, making work especially difficult during menstruation. So, the court did not order the government to introduce menstrual leave. Instead, it directed the state to consider the demand and take a policy decision within 3 months. So, why is this issue important? This is not merely about granting leave, it is about creating gender sensitive workplaces and ensuring dignified working conditions for women. As India aims to increase the female labor force participation, workplace policies must address the biological and health needs of women. The constitutional perspective is the issue is linked to several constitutional provisions. Article 21, right to life and dignity. Article 15(3) allows the state to make special provisions for women. And Article 42 directs the state to ensure just and human conditions of work and maternity leave relief. The High Court emphasized that this is ultimately a policy decision to be taken by the government. The arguments which are in favor promotes women's health and dignity, creates a more inclusive and gender sensitive workplace, particularly beneficial for physically demanding jobs such as transport, policing, and factory work, may improve long term productivity by allowing adequate rest during severe menstrual pain. Now, what are the arguments which are against? So, employers may become reluctant to hire women due to prescribed additional costs, could unintentionally reinforce gender stereotypes, possibility of misuse if implementation lacks clear guidelines. Menstrual experiences differ among women, raising questions about a universal leave policy. The broader context is that the India currently does not have a nationwide law providing menstrual leave. Some educational institutions, private organizations, and a few state level initiatives have introduced such policies, but there is no uniform national framework. From the UPSC perspective, it is related to the GS paper 2, which includes women empowerment, social justice, labor welfare state, and constitutional governance. JS Paper 1, issues related to women, and essay topics are gender equality, inclusive growth, human dignity, and social justice. So, for the value addition, the keywords are gender sensitive governance, inclusive workplace, labor welfare, human dignity, welfare state, constitutional morality, social justice, and female labor force participation. Now, I have a possible mains question for you here that should India introduce a nationwide menstrual leave policy? Critically examine its constitutional, social, and economic implementations. So, this is the possible question here, and here you can see about the. Wait for a second. So, this is a possible means question I am having for you, and here you can see about a national precedence. This about Karnataka, that Karnataka announced in November 2025 one-day paid leave month for women aged 18 to 52, government and private sectors. Bihar and Odisha, both states have exiting active menstrual leave policies, and Kerala internal and already introduced for women students in several state universities. Now, the significance of the move. So the significance of the move is that the welfare dignity and is equal to it reduce the menstrual admitism plus higher productivity is plus inclusive workplace. A healthy workplace is the foundation of an institutional efficiency. Now here also we have a question for you. Possible means practice question I have for you here. So the question is that menstrual leave policies are not merely a concession to biological reality but a constitutional imperative under Article 21 and Article 42. So, for evaluating the statement in the context of the recent Kerala High Court director regards KSRTC women conductors, 15 marks. It is a question of 15 marks and it is of 250 words. So hence I'm just giving you the hints for the answer. You can write here. This is the intro. The intro you can mention the KRTC context and HC observation. And in the body 1 you can mention the link of Article 15.3 and 21.42. And the body 2 you can mention the challenges, infra deficit, and at the last in the conclusion you can add need for nationwide progressive welfare policies, cite Karnataka and Bihar. So this is a possible means question for you. I hope you understand and write this answer. If anybody would get the answer, so please mention the comment box. It is of 15 marks. It is mentioned here. It is of 15 marks. So sorry, I couldn't write it. So it is of 15 marks. You can try it and you can write it. So at the last, I just conclude my words by just saying that the debate on menstrual leave is not simply about granting additional leave. It is about balancing gender equality with workplace inclusivity and productivity. Any future policy should be evidence-based, not discriminatory and flexible, ensuring that women's health and dignity are protected without creating barriers to their employment. Ultimately, the goal should be to build workplaces that are both equitable and efficient, in line with the constitutional vision of social justice and human dignity. A well designed menstrual leave policy should advance women's dignity and workplace inclusion while safeguarding equality, productivity, and employment opportunities. So, I hope you like the way of my explanation and you like the topic. So for further more updates, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is mentioned below in the description box. So thank you so much.